Hello, this is Hamza. I'm going to go through about my assignment to line by line. Here is the part A. It's about playing tennis. It's depend of the temperature, rain, and humidity of the weather. Here is the comma separated value has been created. It's just added some value and added some result playing or canceling the game. I import the pandas as PD and I import the scikit-learn for 3 and I'm quickly running it, and here is I imported the comma separated value our data comes from. I read that and I just print out the first 5 line of that file, and here I added some data from that value, which means I assigned to a situation, and here is I'm reading the related value, which is temperature, rainy, humidity, wind speed. It's for basically training the decision maker, and I'm passing the result as a label, and here I'm getting the decision classifier and I'm just running it, and as pass the data and label for the decision, and here is passing some data for prediction, which is about depend of the situation of the temperature. If the any kind of data it's above normal weather, the game is going to be cancelled. Let me just quickly run it. Yeah, it's cancelled, and otherwise if the expected weather is in good condition, it's going to make playing the game. The other part, it's about the COVID-19, which is that some value has been created depend of the fever, cough, and breathing difficulties. Most of data it's like about the fever. They are mostly are above 36, 37, and the rest, the cough and the breathing difficulties, it's between 0 and 5. And I'm going to import the pandas and scikit-learn, and here's I'm reading the data from the COVID infection comma separated values, and I'm passing some data which is coming from our file, like fever, cough, breathing difficulties, and infection. It's the result of our file, and this is kind of the label and this is kind of the data, and here is importing model selection to train the test and data to make to actually split it. I'm passing 30% of my data as test and 70% as real value, and I just made here for my data to give a train, and as well as for my label is train, and for my test it's going to get 30% of data and 30% of label. It's going to be my test, and here I'm importing the neighbors classifier, and I'm assigning to this classifier to a value, and I'm passing that values which is from my train test split, and I'm passing that value to educate the classifier. And here is this is my test, which is coming from the here for like 30% of the data passed to the classifier. This is the expected. I haven't run that. Let me just quickly run from the beginning. Yeah, here is it. This is my passed data test, which is expected to be same as the label of my test. And this is the test has been given as the result, and I'm also importing the accuracy score to make sure to check the accuracy of the data. It's kind of 100% accurate, and my data it's